Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. The give to the left. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. This is either complete confidence or a hint of recklessness. Opening drive, 4th down. Pulls it in, the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option look. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Second down now after the sack. Wants to go up top. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. On the run, it's Jordan. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Fine play action. Fires to the tight end. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you...
Oh, the ball's out after that big play. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the first down. Good presence of mind by the quarterback there to not panic when the ball went on the ground and able to get it back.
I would just like to see better ball security, Reese, from the quarterback, too. You know, you got to keep 2 hands on the ball at all times. It doesn't matter. You're looking downfield. You know you're going to have guys around you trying to swat away at the football. You got to keep 2 points of pressure at minimum on that ball, and the quarterback lucky to fall on that.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got it behind the line. It's Harris. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. The sure hands, it's Harris. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Never a doubt. And wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Things did not go their way in ACC play last year. This year, an opportunity maybe to turn things around.
And we've seen people in this league turn things around. The ACC every year, it seems like, you know, like Reese, you always say, spinning that wheel of destiny. Who's going to be in the championship game? So it's not unheard of that you can have a bad season and turn it around. So, Jesse, a lot of examples to point to as they kick off this season.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Woodson. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the toss. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going.
He's got it on the sideline. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
It's a scoreless game, but it feels like after that completion, that may finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses. That time, they had the matchup they wanted.
Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Gonna look downfield again. Steps away to find some room. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time, and hit that open gap.
They're going to go for it on 4th down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a 1st down without scoring a touchdown. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Good news for this offense is it hasn't taken them a long time to get into a rhythm in the passing game. That's already his 100th completion on the season. Put up some big numbers this year if they keep up at this pace.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on 1st down from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have first and goal.
And who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming out, spreading it around the field. Nice decision-making. This drive has been surgical for this QB.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. And it'll be a touchdown. Quarterback making checks. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Called by the offense.
To the air, it's Woodson. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They've got the screen set up. At the 35, he's open. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Plays like that with just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they used the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They'll immediately call timeout. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Going up top. Got it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Here they're trying to get it to the edge. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this third quarter with a run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pulls it in down the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Pulls and fires complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. That's caught. It's gained. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Humps it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Bunch formation for these receivers. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play, and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scrambling plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
They're working that left side. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. They'll run it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Around the end, it's Jordan. He's going for the goal line. Going right back. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Try to get it to the edge. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple.
Breaks into the open. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The pitch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got an open man. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Wants to throw on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Trying to get behind the defense. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly on the move. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Takes it on the return. Rams him with the stiff arm. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking for space. It's Barry. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off. Let the running back do the rest.
The jet sweep pass. There he goes. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Grabbed behind the line. It's Franklin. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Woodson. Oh, they're after him. He gets rid of. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Creates a little space. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Barry. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set. 1st down. They'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's dragged down.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and a nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but you can't let the defense know where you're going with it. It's a really good...
And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Auburn is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Tigers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowing.
Kevin, thanks a lot.
That's a pick. That game.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Come on.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Turning it on. Great pickup as they keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
That's playing like this.
Move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Let's it fly. It's caught. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500 out of 1,000, man. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what?
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll do it himself. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure.
Don't run into the kicker. Don't run into the kicker.
And now on fourth down,
Don't run into the kicker. They gonna miss it. Oh Lord, they made it. Okay.
Right down the middle. And they have surged on top here in the final 2 minutes.
Big time kick late in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. How about that?
Listen, but we can pick them up.
In the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the
ball. Oh, he's supposed to spin out of that. Keep going.
Taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did.
Come on, shoot. Oh, dang, they didn't cover 4. Never mind. No, he could get that. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. I shouldn't have scored that quick. I shouldn't have scored that quick. Goodness gracious.
Judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. In those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here, you need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down.
There we go. That stops the clock. But
this offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterbacks.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack.
Oh, come on, you got him. There we go. Now let's make this stop this time.
They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been...
Yes, there we go. 2 picks in one game. That's game.
Fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
on the field to start this drive. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first downs. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles into the ground.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
What?
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any.
How was that not a first down?
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene.
That was a good game.
They can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team. Staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. Win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.